100%. Cheers. Let me tell you something. I'm going to be real, okay?
Yeah.
Look, we all grew up in McDonald's. McDonald's fucking rocks.
Yeah.
McDonald's is awesome. But I'm going to be really honest. McDonald's Big Mac, their signature sandwich, does not hold a candle to a Whopper with cheese or to a Baconator. And that is fucking facts.
Wow.
Okay?
Bold.
Yeah, we did a taste test here in the thing. McDonald's cheeseburgers, McDonald's fries are tops. No one's ever going to beat McDonald's fries.
I was going to say, because I think anyone's opinion becomes invalid if they start putting other fries above Mickey D's fries.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
It's impossible. McDonald's.
And piping hot, by the way.
Piping hot.
I want it to burn me.
I want it to burn my fingers, and I want my mouth. Isn't it crazy how your fingers will burn harder than your mouth? Like if you touch a hot wing, you're like, ooh, those are hot. But then you put it in your mouth, like, it's not that bad.
Well, I actually finally going,
okay,
yeah.
Ready? Let's go through brands. Buffalo Wild Wings or Hooters?
Wild Wings. You'd go for Hooters?
Now, I'm going to tell you, I just think that
I haven't had either in a while.
I've had Buffalo Wild Wings almost every weekend.
Oh, it's a weekend treat.
Oh, I do it. So I do it so often. It's fucking crazy.
I have gone to Buffalo Wild Wings the last time I went, and I was like, they have they're like, there's 30 different flavors. I'm like, I guess I'll get all 30. And then I realize, I have 300 wings, and it's way too much.
Buffalo Wild Wings so Hooters leaned into like sex. Yeah. And then football was secondary, but it was sex. Then you're supposed to like oogle the chicks, and they were mid.
I used to work with a guy in post-production that I couldn't believe it. He was just like, I go to Hooters all the time. And I was like, oh, really? He's like, yeah, but like one of the girls there likes me. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah, she's always like happy to see me. And I was like, oh my God, this is so sad. Let's go together. I want to see this.
I remember going to Hooters. We went to Hooters every Monday night in college.
For Monday Night Football?
What?
For Monday Night Football?
Monday Night Football and a Scalp Hunters meeting.
Okay.
Every Monday night we went to Hooters. Every fucking Monday night. And I love Hooters. I love their breaded wings.
Yeah.
Their wings are breaded. Their shrimp poppers are amazing. Their grouper sandwich, one of the two best grouper sandwiches I've ever had in my life.
Seriously?
I love a blackened grouper sandwich.
Did you go to Outback Steakhouse too?
Fucking loved Outback Steakhouse.
I used to go so much.
Do you remember when
Are they
the
still
first
around?
time?
Are they still around, or have they gone like
Please
bankrupt?
say they're still around. Please say they're still around.
But they have to have less locations, right? I feel like I don't see as nearly.
Ever since the Aussies kind of dropped off after fucking Crocodile Dundee, that was their big like shoe in the door. Was like Crocodile Dundee. You don't call that a knife. And like, you want a steak? I'll give you a steak. Put another shrimp on the barbie.
There's so many people in America that believe that Outback Steakhouse is a direct representation of Australian lifestyle.
Oh, yeah. Dude, do you remember there's two signature dishes that I remember seeing for the first time in my life.
Oh, my God. Hold on. I just remembered, too, that eating myself sick on a blooming onion.
The blooming onion. The first time you saw a blooming onion.
And then a while later, there was data about what it is calorically, and they're just like, you should just hang yourself if you're going to eat this. Pull it up. A blooming onion is a death bomb. I was like, I'm eating 6 a month. It's so bad for you.
The night after I lost my virginity, I went, it's 800 calories.
No, for the smaller portion, 1,900
calories.
That's a day's worth of eating. Wait, what else? Is there more nutritional facts underneath that? If you hit that, 55 to 155 grams of fat.
1,300 milligrams of sodium.
And you're like, but is it bad?
The night after I lost my virginity.
Oh my God.
I went to dinner with the girl I lost my virginity's parents.
Yeah.
We went to Outback Steakhouse, and I had never seen a bloomin' onion before. And I ate an entire bloomin' onion. And I remember her dad going, you just ate an onion.
Yeah.
You just ate like an actual onion.
Yeah. You're like, I fucked your daughter last night too. It's a pretty crazy week for me. I learned an important lesson, and I hope they can't sue me for this. I think the statute of limitations probably run out. But in the 90s, probably like 96, 97, I went to Outback Steakhouse. And I've learned, I feel like it's kind of a life thing now, that if you're going to a steakhouse, you should stick to steak.
Yeah.
And I went there and I got lobster and I got a bacterial infection that took me down for over a week. and it was during the school year. I missed over a week of school. I called my history teacher because a paper was due, and I told him and he hung up on me. He hung up on me because I think he thought I was just trying to buy time.
Yeah.
And when I showed up at school, the week and a half later, I had lost like 17, 19 pounds. And he was like, oh, he's like, I guess you really were sick. I was like, yeah, man. And it was all from getting shellfish, whatever, at a steakhouse. So now I never order that shit. It was traumatizing. If you go to a steakhouse, get a fucking piece of meat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get a piece of meat.
I can't eat steak right now.
So what is going on? You're like, I can't have anything.
I got a blood clot in my leg. It got into my lungs. Yeah. So I'm not drinking for 6 months.
6 months?
Yeah. We'll talk about it later. The second dish I ever remember witnessing presented that leaves an indelible mark in my psyche.
Yeah.
Is the first time I saw fucking fajitas.
You were like,
I was like,
this is what they're doing south of the border?
Like 8 years old or 9 years old. And
yeah.
It was at a Bennigan's.
Yeah.
And I heard coming out of the back, like, what the fuck?
Oh, the sizzling plate?
And steam's coming everywhere. I was like, oh, fuck, something's on fire. And then they come around the corner. And I remember he came around my back and I was like this. And I looked at it and I went, what's that? And my uncle, who had hung out at Bennigan's a lot, was like, it's fajitas. And I was like, oh, and my dad goes, you can fucking forget about it. You're not getting that shit. You're going to burn your goddamn face.
My uncle, who hung out at Bennigan's a lot.
That was one of his spots. Hung out at Bennigan's a lot. My uncles used to be fun alcoholics, and now none of them drink.
Really?
None of them.
How old are they?
They're all like my mom's age, like 60s. My mom's 77, and it's probably 77 to probably 59.
It's a big 60. Gap.
Yeah.
Spread out.
Yeah. I feel like that's, I don't know, with all the fucking non-drinking I'm doing, I feel like I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows? You know, the jury's out, Tom. They're like blood thinners. Some doctors say absolutely you can't drink on them, and some people say you just can't drink on them. So
it's the thing to roll the dice on.
Yeah, you never know what they're going to say.
I do think it's fun, like how there's never anymore the unanimous verdict on anything health-wise. I mean, even as something like, like we've gotten peptides from these guys before, and I've gone from like, I start with one and maybe I go to another one. And the other one's like, so you're doing it like 3 times a week, 30 units? And I'm like, no. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, well, that doctor said. He goes, oh, that's totally wrong. I'm like, so there's not like a consensus on this? And
yeah.
Like, no.
The best is I remember telling Joe about how much testosterone I was taking.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, the fuck? I was like, yeah, what do you take? He goes, half of that? And I was like, huh?
Really?
And he was like, what the fuck? Dude, that's too much. And I was like, that's what I was told to take.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The same doctor. I think my testosterone levels were like crazy low.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know. I don't know. I'm on the road so fucking much that all I can do is trust that. Do you know how many pills I'm on a day?
How many?
Honestly, I'm on probably about 30 pills a day.
Really?
Motrin, Tylenol, blood thinners. It's all 4 Motrin, 2 Tylenol, 2 blood thinners. Blood pressure medicine, that's 3 with a baby aspirin. I've got vitamins, right?
Mm-hmm.
Milk thistle. I've got NAD plus. And so I guess I'm on like 15, 16 pills a day. Oh, and then I have a subtle addiction to Benadryl.
To wind down?
Dude, Benadryl is better than Xanax.
Benadryl's pretty great.
Because you sleep great, but you breathe amazing.
Breathe?
Yeah.
Oh, because it opens you up. Yeah.
Yeah, it opens you up. You sleep like Darth Vader.
You sleep with a mask?
No. I wear just like a mask like this. Like,
no, but not a breathing, not a CPAP?
No.
I thought you had a CPAP.
No, I don't believe in it.
You don't believe in it?
No, I don't believe in it. I understand.
I've never heard anyone describe it as a belief system.
Yeah, I don't believe in it. No, okay. Let's okay. Now I know I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's walk it backwards.
Okay.
Imagine 20 years ago, someone said to you, big pharma is out to kill us. You'd be like, you mean my doctor is out to kill me?
Yeah.
And then it comes out, and you're like, oh, your doctor gets a kickback based on what pills he prescribes, and you're like, oh shit. And you're like, wait, they didn't need to give me Oxycontin? My uncle didn't need to get Oxycontin from falling at work?
Those are amazing.
But that's what they did, is they did that. Now, there is a sleep apnea machine is amazingly expensive. It's a machine. It's more than a pill.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's a huge upcharge. And so I believe it is in the benefit of the doctor's case to say, you need a sleep apnea machine. Let me send you to my sleep study guy. He gets kicked back from the sleep study guy no sleep study guy. I would just please tell me if you've ever gone to sleep study and they go, actually, you're not that bad. You don't need one. Never has a sleep study guy said, no, you're perfect.
To play devil's advocate, I have seen one time Leanne posted a video of you.
Okay.
Going,
I might have sleep apnea. Yeah.
That.
I might have sleep apnea.
So,
but I haven't died yet.
Oh.
I sleep really good.
You do sleep really good?
I sleep fucking 98% on my Whoop.
How many hours do you normally sleep?
About 9 to 10.
Seriously?
Dead sleep.
Damn.
Dead sleep. I go to sleep so early because I'm not partying. So I go to sleep so fucking early. If I'm on the road, dude, I go to sleep at I get off stage at 9:30. We all hang out, bullshit until 11. Bus calls at midnight. We all get on the bus early. I get in my bed early and I sleep dead until I'll sleep 12 hours on the road. Yeah.
Really?
I sleep incredibly. And if you put me on a Benadryl,
I'm jealous. That's amazing.
Dude.
That is amazing.
I'll eat expired Benadryl.
Nice.
I don't give a fuck.
Dude, oxys. I took an oxy. The only...
Did you take those blue pills I gave you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Were
they what we thought we were?
Yeah, they work. Yeah. They're not dick pills. I know that sounds like it, but they're even better. The only thing, the oxys, I don't shit for 2-3 days.
That's the big thing about
opiates.
Who was the one whose fucking colon ruptured? Matthew, the guy from
Perry?
Friends. Matthew Perry ruptured his colon from shit.
Oh my God.
Google Matthew Perry ruptured colon because he was
man.
taking so many pain pills, he couldn't shit and they couldn't get it out of him and it ruptured his colon and exploded inside of him and gave him sepsis.
That's why he died?
No, he died in a fucking hot tub.
Oh my God. Did he die in 2018? It's that long ago? Oh, nearly died in 2018. After his colon burst. Oh my God.
Dude, that's why you stay away from fucking pain pills.
I know. I don't have them anymore. I haven't asked for any more. But shit, that's horrible. I get it. When I was in the hospital and they were giving me the real stuff, I didn't shit for a week. And they were like, do you want to try? Do you want us to give you a what is it? Suppository today? Or do you want to wait a few days and just see if it happens? I was like, let's start today. It's been a week. Let's start today. Yeah. And then sludge just kind of came out of me, but it backs me up completely.
Really?
Yeah.
My shit's on Mounjaro or just...
Really?
It's. I sit down in the toilet and I give it a little push.
How much are you down?
Well, right now I'm 235.
You've been melting away.
Yeah, well, I don't think it's healthy. I don't feel good. I'm not a spokesman for Mounjaro. I'm really not.
Yeah.
It works, but I think most people, I had a friend that I hosted New Year's Eve with. I won't just say his name, but I don't want to out him. Do the legwork and you'll figure it out. Uh-huh. And he was like, yeah, I tried that shit. He goes, I felt like I had a low-grade flu. I go, yeah. He goes, I don't like that. And I was like, I think that's the way the the shot works. He was like, you feel sick? And I go, yeah, you feel like you have cancer. And he was like, and he goes, you like that? And I go, no, I fucking hate it.
So how long will you stay on it?
I guess forever. I'll just feel like I'm sick. I don't know. I mean, at January 1st, we put my goal weight of trainer looks at it and he's like 220 pounds. And I'm 15 pounds away from it. And we're right around the corner. And he's like, okay, hold on. This is by the end of the year. We got to slow down. He's like, are you eating? And I was like, no. And he was like the only things I can eat, this is going to sound so fucking ridiculous. The only things I can eat are these protein shakes, right? Mm-hmm. I drink one of those a day and then I can, Italian subs and donuts. Oh,
donuts are good.
This upcoming segment is brought to you by Pepsi.
Did you see the Super Bowl? Do you know that every year I tell myself that I think I'm over the big ad thing of it all.
It's the only reason I watch Super Bowl.
And then I'm turned into somebody who goes I'll be like, oh, it's a commercial. I know it's some crazy commercial, but I'm just gonna dip out, and then I just start walking out of the room, and I'm like, this is a pretty rad commercial.
Can I tell you what's crazy?
Yeah.
So Isla and all her friends were in art school.
Yeah.
And they watch the Super Bowl. They watch it just for the ads.
So many people do. And every time it happens, I'm like, really? You just watch it for the ads? And then you're like, I'm mesmerized by this ad. I know.
Isla called me. First of all, Isla has been the mainstay of Pepsi in our family.
Really?
That's why I think she's most like Donnell and Red Grant.
That's the zero sugar one.
This is zero sugar. Yeah. Well, I got to do zero sugar. And I don't know if it's a conversation we had with Donnell.
That was amazing. That was fascinating.
That was the most fascinating, insightful commercial or conversation with Donnell. But Isla, when I told her about that conversation, she goes, "It's got more flavor. It's got way more flavor, Dad. It's got way more flavor. It's so much more enjoyable."
How is that? That's the zero sugar.
This is the zero sugar. It's fucking awesome. It's absolutely. Dude, let me tell you something. As a guy, not drinking right now, right?
Yeah.
I'm on the wagon. When I get on a plane and I'm going to sip on something.
I'm keeping it.
That's okay. I got another one.
Fine.
When I get on a plane, I'm going to sip something.
Yeah.
Always Diet Pepsi. Pepsi Zero, really. But Pepsi
Do you
Zero
throw a
sugar,
fit if they don't have it?
No.
I like to do that.
You can throw a fit if you're not drinking. You can give them attitude if you're not drinking. Like if you go, "Do you guys have Pepsi Zero sugar?" And they're like, "No." And then you go, "Ugh, never mind then." And they're like, "Can I get you something else?" I go, "I guess I'm not drinking today."
How about a cup of ice and I'll throw it at you?
Try that with a beer. Do you have a beer? No, we're not serving it. Then fine. I'm not. And then you're an addict. You're a problem.
You can do it. Yeah.
Yeah, but Isla called me. She goes, "I told you. I told you. You see that commercial, Dad?" And I go, "Yes, I did." She goes, "Dad, I told you." And then I showed up today to work, and the fridge was stacked with them. Yeah. And I was like, "Kyle, did you get Pepsi Zero Sugar?" She goes, "I did." She goes, "Did you get a call from Isla?" I go, "Did Isla call you?"
Yes.
Isla's the biggest Pepsi Zero Sugar fan in the fucking world. Pepsi is Isla's brand, and she doesn't live in Pepsi country.
Yeah.
I can't tell everyone where she lives, but she does not live in Pepsi country.
She doesn't. No.
She is an outlier. She's like driving a Ford truck in Texas. Isn't that crazy that there's parts of this country that people subscribe to certain things?
I know. And I'll say this, whatever part, that does taste better than Coke Zero. It does. It tastes better.
Do you remember the Pepsi challenge in the 80s? Do you remember that?
Of course.
That was amazing how branding was so simple. Was it because there wasn't that many?
It was all about the TV spot. That's the thing. That was the only thing that mattered, was the TV spot. And then now, Super Bowl, they're laying into, like, it was pretty direct what they were doing, which is pretty cool. But I also love when the big companies that compete go at each other.
I do
it's
too.
Fun.
I love when big brands go at it with each other.
I do too.
I love it, and I want more of it.
I love it.
And I love it when, and I mean this for real, when the so-called underdog takes a shot at the big dog.
You respect it. So if they take a swing that really goes for it.
Yeah.
That is like the most fun thing to watch.
A lot of things are uncertain, but the one thing I'm certain about is that when I pass, my girls are taken care of. That is a certainty that I've taken care of with life insurance. If you don't have life insurance and you have a family, if you have people you love, make that certainty something that puts your head on the pillow restfully every single night. Ethos is an online platform that makes getting life insurance fast and easy to help protect those in your family's futures in minutes, not just months. I'm telling you, the best thing I ever did is life insurance. I didn't want to do it. The idea of thinking about the inevitable at 32 was terrifying and stupid. I thought it was, I don't need it now. I'm in great shape. But I'm so glad I got it then. There is no complicated process. It's 100% online. There is no medical exam required. Just answer a few health questions, get an instant quote in as little as 10 minutes, and you can get same-day coverage without ever leaving your house. You can get up to $3 million in coverage. Some policy is as low as $30 a month, billed monthly. Ethos has a 4.8 out of 5 stars on Trustpilot with over 3,000 reviews. Millions of families have completed their applications and trusted Ethos to help find the right coverage. Protect your family with life insurance from Ethos now. by going to ethos.com/bears. In as little as 10 minutes, you can get your free quote and up to $3 million in coverage at ethos.com/bears. That's ethos.com/bears. Ethos.com/bears. Application times and rates may vary.
Dudes, listen up. It's time to level up because Blue Chew just dropped something crazy. I'm talking next level, supercharged elevation without any hesitation. Blue Chew Gold is the newest innovation from the #1 chewable ED brand. This isn't the same little blue pill your grandpa was popping. This is the 4-in-1 beast that's setting the gold standard for performance. We're talking 2 ingredients for blood flow to keep that rocket pumping, mixed with apomorphine and oxytocin to turn up the arousal and connection in your brain and body. Blue Chew Gold dissolves under your tongue and works in just 15 minutes. That means you can get it on quicker and stay in the game longer. Forget Netflix and chill. It's time to Netflix and possibly fill her up. I took one hanging out with friends last week, and we just had a great time sitting around and talking. And yeah, we were fully aroused and didn't lead to anything like what you're thinking, but it still felt great. Just imagine if we liked each other. Make life easier by getting harder. Discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we got a special deal for our listeners. Get 10% off your first month of Blue Chew Gold with the code BEARS. That's the promo code BEARS. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast. I think we can all agree that online shopping has gotten dangerously easy, especially when you get to checkout and see that purple Shop Pay button that already has all your information locked and loaded. You can say thanks to Shopify for that. Cha-ching. Shopify is the platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the US, from household names and brands like ours here at YMH. Not only is our merch store powered by Shopify, Christina trusts them with her cosmetic line, which may as well be her third child. Shopify possesses world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory and international shipping to processing returns and 24/7 customer support. Shopify will even help you get your brand out there as if there was an entire marketing team behind you with easy-to-run email and social media campaigns. See less carts go abandoned, more sales go a-cha-ching with Shopify and their Shop Pay button. Sign up for your $1 per month trial today at shopify.com/bears. Go to shopify.com/bears. That's shopify.com/bears. A-cha-ching.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Like I know we're not spending a lot of time around each other now, right?
Right.
We're both very busy. A lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
I understand that. You've got a croissant shop.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a new series you're in production for. Your schedule, your dance card's crazy. I'll just tell you, I have a crazy schedule also, but yeah. I also purchased a donut shop.
You purchased a donut shop?
Yeah, because that's what keeping up with the Joneses.
Wait, because I have
because you have a croissant shop, I bought a donut shop.
Where is it?
I'm going to tell you.
Why?
Because it's right around the corner.
Okay.
I thought they were Vietnamese, and Sandra went and talked to them. Turns out they're Cambodian.
Okay.
But the sale's pending. Here's the deal. The donuts are fucking average, but they make the best fucking Cambodian sandwiches.
This is your pitch to your fans.
Look, get the donuts. Look, donuts in LA suck. Okay.
Really?
100%. I'll tell you why. Guy named Mr. Donut came into LA in like the 70s, right?
Yeah.
He's like Mr. Chang from the Hangover. Is that right? Can you Google him, Mr. Donut?
I remember that Woodland Hills place that was so good.
So this is my goal. Okay. So Mr. Donut, Los Angeles, is that his name? No, that's Mr. Donut. What's the Donut Man? Can you just find? There's a documentary on a Vietnamese guy or an Asian guy who came to LA in the 80s, and what he did is he decided he'd start opening donut shops. I watched the documentary. It's pretty fascinating.
Yeah.
But he was like rings and like fancy suits and he's a Japanese guy. And so I'll just tell you the story and it may not be right.
Okay.
So he comes to LA and he just starts buying up little areas that are going to make great donut shops and then going back to his home country and saying, hey, I can bring you to this country. I can get you a work visa. I can get you all of it, but you got to work at my donut shop. And I'll let you buy into my donut shop. I'm going to own the space, but you can franchise out. And then he said, I'm going to build the factory that does all the cream fillings, all the jelly fillings, all the glazing.
This guy.
Ted
Nyoy. Nyoy.
Sandra, how do you say that?
It's Ted Nyoy.
Ted Nyoy.
Yeah.
And so he is the reason that all of our donuts in Los Angeles are kind of average. Because he supplies all the goods to all the donut shops. All the donut shops, it's so easy for them just to get the average filling. So if you go to Dunkin' Donuts, the raspberry filling is textured. It's a jelly. It's not a jam. It's a jelly. It's like textured. And because that is the donut that Dunkin' Donuts, that's the ingredients they send out. He is in charge of all the donuts in LA. So
all the donuts in LA? Without
predominantly
question?
All the donuts in LA.
Okay.
Now, the mom and pop shops that you see off to the side,
they have their own
They
thing.
have like the niche ones. So here's what I think, right? I go, you open a croissant shop. I go, I gotta do something.
You're so funny with this.
But it's the fun of the game for me.
Okay.
It's not about fucking making money. It's about fucking having fun with it. So I said to Sandra, I got this place. I think there's a couple, so I'll just say it. USA Donut. Bleep it out if we need to. It's right around the corner, and I like the ladies that work there, right? But what's more important, their attention to detail on breakfast sandwiches and afternoon sandwiches
ridiculous
is through the fucking roof. You go to get one of just an average club sandwich, and their pickles are carved like V's in the center because their attention to detail, because they're Asian, is so perfect.
Just because they're Asian.
But it is because they don't fucking slack.
Yeah.
Asians take shit seriously.
Yeah.
So then I go in and I talked to them a little bit. I was like, oh, cool, they're Vietnamese. I sent Sandra in. Sandra's like, they're not. They're Cambodian. I was like, is there a difference? She goes, huge fucking difference. They tried to kill my people. And I was like, what? And she was like, I don't know, I'm gonna fuck them. And then she starts yelling at them. But I go, all right, here's the deal. I want to buy the shop, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to put my name up there. I'll be part owner with them part owner with them. More importantly, I don't want to change a fucking thing except for the donuts. I want to find a supplier that makes great donuts. So we upgrade the donuts, keep the sandwiches where they are, upgrade the donuts, and make high-end fucking donuts at a low price, right?
Yeah.
And they look authentic. Like I know you brought that guy that's in, like Italian or something in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell everyone I brought these Vietnamese or Cambodian ladies in from Cambodia. They're donut makers. That's where all, because the French took over Cambodia, or is it Vietnam? Doesn't matter. We're gonna just tell people they're Vietnamese. I think it's easier that way.
Yeah.
The story's a little more
They'll
linear.
probably like it. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's right around the shop corner. I should have gotten you a sandwich so you could taste when they're
And
sandwiches.
you're gonna call it like Bert's?
I may keep it at USA Donuts for a little bit, and then pop out with.
So you're like, I'm buying this, but you guys are partners. That's kind of thing.
We haven't worked it out. Their English isn't great, so.
But there's a sale pending.
I was really hoping there's a. Right now, okay, let me tell you where we're at logistically right now. Right now, you can be the spokesman for our donut shop. And then we'll give you free donuts. That's where we're at right now. But remember,
I got to tell you this, bro. I fucking love donuts.
Dude.
I love donuts.
I love great donuts. Okay, we're talking about brands.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the best donut brands. Now, okay.
See, because I remember living in Woodland Hills, and I think it's Wenchel's, and I loved their donuts. I loved their donuts. And then there's Voodoo, which does like these really like elaborate, creative ones.
Voodoo.
I've had some really good donuts from there.
Can I give Voodoo a note? Just one note.
Yeah.
Can you go half as big on your donuts? Because one of your donuts is a meal for me.
Yeah.
And I want to have a couple different donuts.
Is this Mounjaro speaking or Bert?
This is Bert.
Okay.
Because I could fuck up their donuts, but one donut's got like a piece of bacon and a pretzel.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit on.
And I was like, and the one guy with the stick in his heart.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
I know. I don't go to a donut shop to get one donut.
I want to get 12. I want to eat 12.
Yeah.
And you can't eat 12 Voodoo donuts. And they're great donuts. They might be best donuts out there. Chain wise, by the way, there's one great donut shop right where Georgia used to go to school.
Yeah.
Right by your old house.
Yeah.
It wasn't Wenchel's. It was.
But it was Korean? Were there Koreans there?
No, they're white.
Really?
Yeah, they're whites.
Whites?
Yeah. Okay, what's better? Dunkin' Donuts or Krispy Kreme?
Okay, so for me, Krispy Kreme is just about one donut. It's about just their signature donut. Whereas, like, the Krispy Kreme
Hot now,
that whatever, it's
glazed
a glazed.
Donut,
yeah,
glazed
like
donut.
that's how I think of Krispy Kreme.
Whoa.
Dunkin' Donuts for me is about a little more variety. So it's like if you're digging that Krispy Kreme glazed classic donut, let me get a dozen classics, then you go there. I do find that in my mind, I'm like, I'm going to eat 6 of these. And if I have a Krispy Kreme one, I'm like, this is so sweet that it takes me down. So saying one or the other, it really becomes about what you're in the mood for. What you know what I mean? Like that hot and ready thing is pretty crazy though.
So I also
hate Dunkin' coffee. So many people love it. I hate it.
That's the exact opposite. I was going to say the exact fucking opposite.
I hate it.
I grew up in Tampa. Krispy Kreme was our donut. That was like, we had a Krispy Kreme there. I remember when Krispy Kreme.
Is that a California thing?
It's a Southern thing.
Krispy Kreme is?
Krispy Kreme. Where does Krispy Kreme originate?
What's the headquarters? Or where did it
By the way, if any of these brands want to work with us, we are willing. I know we're not putting out as many of the episodes, but we'll put out more if Krispy Kreme comes out. North Carolina is their headquarters.
That is their headquarters? Is that where it started? Early years, hold on. In Kentucky?
Yeah.
Well, they had a small store in Kentucky, and then
they moved to Nashville, the Great Depression,
and opened his own store in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I had no idea. The first Krispy Kreme opened in Ohio, in Akron, Ohio.
The growth.
Expansion occurred, opening in Savannah in the Southeast. So it is like a Southeastern thing? I had no idea.
Dude, we used to get Krispy Kreme in Tampa. I wish I could remember. Anyone from the Jersey Shore would remember one place where we got donuts as kids where they made them there.
Yeah.
And it was all they made was cinnamon sugar. And it was called, I wish I remember the fucking name of this place. And they were cinnamon sugar, and they just made them for you. You go, I'd like a dozen donuts, and then they'd make a dozen donuts for you, dip them in the oil, sugar them, and then they put them in a brown bag. And by the time you got back to the beach house, we were kids, we were really little kids, the bag was wet with grease.
Dude, I remember, I have such a vivid memory of the first time I hung out with you was at the beach house in Tampa. You had to get up to do press, and you came back and you brought donuts. I don't remember where they were from, but you brought donuts.
It's the greatest thing to show up in the morning with.
Yeah. Owner's use of forced labor in Nazi Germany. Owning the controlling stake of Krispy Kreme, as well as Insomnia Cookies and Pret-a-Manger, one of the wealthiest families in Germany, admitted in 2019 that they profited from forced labor during World War II. New York Times reported the 2 men who ran the family business in the 30s and 40s, Albert Ryman Sr. and his son Albert Jr., actively participated in the abuse of their workers. That's pretty cool. That's kind of a cool thing. I think I want to check out Krispy Kreme today.
Yeah.
That's neat.
So I was Krispy Kreme.
I love history.
I was a ride or die for Krispy Kreme, always. And when they moved to New York, I remember when they opened in New York, there'd be lines.
The guy donated to the SS. That's a crazy detail.
Jesus. I would love some Krispy Kreme Nazi memorabilia.
That'd be pretty cool. Yeah.
Like crispy, but it's like the swastika with the S's.
That's pretty cool.
SS, crispy. I guess we lost that corporate sponsor. But I was a ride or die for Krispy Kreme. Look at the Krispy Kreme Club. Oh my God. KKK Wednesdays.
Check out the Boston Globe published an article said, I found out Nazi money is behind my favorite coffee. Should I keep drinking it?
How did Krispy Kreme turn into this fucking
KKK Wednesdays? Is nuts. That's pretty cool.
I was a Krispy Kreme ride or die. I remember when they opened in New York.
Yeah.
In 99, 98, there was a line down the street to get Krispy Kreme donuts. Everyone was losing their mind. And by the way, this is during the Atkins phase when everyone was doing
Atkins diet. Yeah.
And
eggs, bacon, steaks, burgers. Yeah.
And I was ride or die for Krispy Kreme. And then when I started touring, I toured the Northeast, and I fell in love with the way Boston people, like New England people, are ride or die for Dunkin' Donuts.
They love it.
Yo, dude. Dunkin's kid, you getting Dunkin's?
Yeah, they love it.
And the Casey Affleck videos, his videos on SNL were fucking. Have you ever seen those?
Yeah, I've seen those.
They're so fucking funny. And then I went and I was at Tallahassee, and I was first time back in Tallahassee, and I was like up early. I didn't give a fuck about diet at all then. And I was like, I need something. I'm hungry. And Tallahassee had a Dunkin' Donuts. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to get a couple Dunkin' Donuts. And I'm going to get a coffee. And I fell in love with their fucking coffee. Big iced coffee. Come on.
I'd never liked. I always thought they put way too much milk. And then I'd go, hey, can I just get a little bit of milk? And they'd be like, you mean like a quart or something? And I'm like, no, Just dash it. And I never was a fan.
What I got to stop. I'm in Austin in a couple days. You're not there. I got to go into Chicho Bomba.
You have to.
I have to.
And you got to get everything, dude.
I'm going to fucking make it rain.
Well, they'll just set you up.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. February is full of flowers, candy, stuffed animals, and of course, lots of talks about relationships and dating. And no matter where you are, whether you're married or dating or single or maybe just focusing on you, you're right on time. Therapy can help you find your way and see more clearly where you want to be. I kind of look back at that time that I thought to myself, what do I want? And I remember said, I want my forever chick. And I focused on me. I was in therapy hardcore then. Holy cow. I think I was going twice a week. And I was like, there's one thing that's consistent in every relationship I have. Two things, really. Number one, they all were horrible. And number two, I went in every single one of them. And I started focusing on me in therapy. In the gym. In the gym, I remember my therapist said, you should get in the best shape you can get in so you can get the girl of your dreams. And I did. BetterHelp works it according to a strict code of conduct and are fully licensed in the United States. If you aren't happy with your match, you can switch to a different therapist at any time. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is one of the world's largest online therapy platforms, having served over 5 million people globally, and it works. With an average rating of 4.9 out of 5 for a live session based on over 1.7 million client reviews. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/bears. That's betterhelp.com/bears. My February has been crazy and will be crazy. More importantly, my daughter's February is even crazier. She's in art school right now, and she is coming and going every single day. You know what I did for her? I got her Factor meals. Factor has quality functional ingredients, including lean proteins, colorful veggies, whole food ingredients, and healthy fats. No refined sugars, no artificial sweeteners, no refined seed oils. Meals that fit your goals and your schedules. Healthier eating, calorie management, more protein. Factor has 100 rotating meals every week. High protein, calorie smart, Mediterranean, ready to eat salads, which are their favorite. Both my girls ready to eat salads. I get pictures when they open them up. And my favorite ones for the big guy, GLP-1 supported meals. They also have new Muscle Pro collection for strength and recovery. Factor is always fresh and never frozen. They're ready to go in about literally 2 minutes. No prep, no stress. And I'm telling you right now, I got a text from her because I send them to her house. All the girls in the house eat them. And I get a text every now and then. Her roommate, the one that she shares a room with, ate the Italian-style pork ragu and was raving about it. So much so that I was like, I'm going to put that in my order. I got to try it. Head to factormeals.com/bears50 off and use code bears50 off to get 50% off and free breakfast for a year. Eat like a pro this month with Factor. New subscribers only. Varies by plan. One free breakfast item per box for 1 year while subscription is active.
If one of your resolutions this year is to travel more or learn a new language, you might be predictable, but you're not alone. With Babbel, it's not about memorizing grammar charts or climbing a leaderboard. It's about learning how to speak in the real world with real people. Babbel's courses are curated by over 200 language experts to teach you relevant words and phrases you'll actually use by practicing real-life conversations. And it's more than just lessons. Babbel offers a large collection of podcasts that offer an inside look at local cultures. This is one of my favorite ways to practice languages. I practice a bunch of them. What I love about Babbel is they put you in those conversation scenarios. You're actually practicing ways you would speak in the real world. Babbel even adapts to your learning style with personalized learning plans, real-time feedback, and progress tracking. They've got 14 languages to choose from, and every course comes with a 20-day money-back guarantee. Here's a special limited-time deal for our listeners. Right now, get up to 55% off your Babbel subscription at babbel.com/bears. Get up to 55% off at babbel.com/bears, spelled BABBEL.com/bears. Rules and restrictions may apply.
Hey, did you ever get my Christmas present? You haven't been home, have you?
I haven't been home.
Fuck. Did we send it? I got Sarah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think it got there right.
Yeah. No one's told you about it?
No.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
I think so.
I would love to find out.
You want me to tell you what it is? It's for the office, really.
Sure.
It's, can you just pull it up? Do you guys know what it is? Do you ever go to the casino and you see the place where you drop the quarter in and it falls in and then it pushes all the quarters off the ledge?
Yeah.
I got you one of those.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's for the office. How much fun is that?
That's really fun.
Yeah, right?
I mean, yeah, now they're definitely not going to work.
Yeah. I was like, how much fun are those? Wouldn't it be great to have one in your house? And then I was like,
coin pusher.
Yeah.
That's rad.
Do you know what I got for me?
What?
A claw machine.
With the...
Yeah.
My boys are obsessed. Ellis is good at it.
Oh, for real?
I've been to multiple arcades where we're in the arcade and you kind of like, you know, I'm going to go play this one. And like 20 minutes later, I run into Ellis and he has like 6 things. He's like, yeah, I got this from the claw machine. I'm like, how the fuck? And I've watched him do it. He's good.
Dude, I got a claw machine and what I was going to do, I'm not home. I haven't been home in fucking forever. So I haven't had time to set it up. Yeah. I think this is, everyone's hyper aware. Both of us are cutting back on everything a little bit because our schedules are crazy. And I apologize. We will step it back up when we get a chance, but right now it's just not feasible. Listen, we have a huge announcement, and I want to say this while you're listening.
Yes.
Saturday, May 9th at the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, California, during Netflix is a Joke Festival. Me, Tom, and, speaking of donuts, Jelly Roll will be doing the 5K.
Two Bears 5K.
Two Bears 5K.
It's back. This is the 3rd year in a row, right?
Yes, 3rd year in a row. It's on a Saturday.
Which means you can come.
Poor Osos will be there. There's going to be activations. There's going to be vendors. We're going to announce all of that. All levels are welcome to run in it. Jelly Roll is down, I think, 375 pounds or something. And he, if I'm not mistaken, I think he said the next Two Bears 5K he's taking his shirt off.
He did say that. He said that at the last one.
And he looks great. He should be your inspiration. The first time we did it in Pasadena, the Two Bears 5K was Jelly's first 5K. We crossed the line, me, him, Leanne, and Bunny, and he was crying, and he said, this is the change I needed. I need you to hear this if you're overweight. This is the change I needed. And Bunny looked at me and gave me a hug, and she goes, you might have just saved his life. From that day to today, you look at how his life, he has lost 2 whole humans.
It's crazy.
And that if you are overweight and you're in if you're married to someone overweight and you're in the California area, anywhere, fucking Rancho Cucamonga, make the drive in that Saturday and challenge yourself. Start training right now. Challenge yourself to get ready.
Start with walks, dude. Start with walking. Walks.
And by the way, walk it. If Jelly sees you, he'll dap you up and give you some love. Tom's going to have his headsets on. He's looking for a personal best. You're running it twice this year, I heard.
And I am going to try to, I don't know what my goal time is yet. I have to figure it out. I mean, I'm obviously trying to beat my previous times, but yeah, I am trying to do a personal best.
I heard, and I'm not saying, I won't speak for him, I heard Jelly Roll's running it twice. I'm running it twice. Tom's running it twice.
Fine.
It's going to be fucking great. And if this,
but the first one, we're going to go for it, right?
Yeah. We're going for
the early one.
By the way, I'm not even fucking around. Jelly Roll's running a faster 5K than I am right now.
Really?
He is. His thing is his is mind over matter. He gets on there and starts running. He feels no pain. He feels no suffering. He just pushes it. He just goes hard as fuck. And by the way, no shit, his legs are much stronger than mine, and I think he's lighter than I was when I was at my fattest. He's like 260. I was 275 when I started losing weight. When I did the last fucking Two Bears 5K, I was 265. He's lighter than I am.
That's incredible. It is actually, the coolest thing too is like you really feel a sense of community at this thing. I didn't know that was going to happen, but you really feel the energy of everybody there, and everybody's so just like positive and happy to be there. I tried to make a joke before we ran the Tampa one. I was like, why the fuck are we here? You know, like, I can't believe we got up early to do this. And everybody was like, huh? I was like, oh, okay, just kidding. Like, let's go run. Everyone's, people are so enthusiastic and positive, and you feel it when you're doing it. And if you're like, I'm going to get, stuck behind, I'm going to struggle. Having a community with you, it helps you run through this thing, man. It really
does. You'd be shocked how much faster you run when you're running. And I tell you, this is the key. Always find a great chick's ass to run right behind.
Yeah.
and it makes it so enjoyable.
Yeah.
So I did it with Leanne next to me last year, and I was like, look at her ass. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Leanne's like, what about mine? I was like, well, that's for the guy behind you.
Yeah.
That's why he's slowing down or speeding up. You get more info at twobears5k.com. Sign up. Challenge yourself. Get yourself healthy.
It's really fun, man. We should also say that in addition to like just to let people know, the activations are super fun. There's always like games and there's recovery people there and there's music and there's drinks and there's food. Like it's a fun event. It's not just run. It's a whole event that is a blast to be at.
And I will say this, and I'm backtracking a little bit. I know that you've probably maybe heard me talk about this. When I was in the hospital and I got the blood clot, and they rolled me, and they said, you have a blood clot in your leg. Let's hope it's not in your lungs. But they go, it's probably not. And I said that, it's probably not. And when they rolled me from room 4 past 30 rooms to get me to the CAT scan, I looked, and I want you to hear this because it's very important. I looked at everyone, I rolled past, and I went, thank God I'm not them. In my head, thank God I'm not them. And then they put me in the CAT scan. Guy said, are you allergic to iodine? I said, I don't know. I go, is there a way to test it? And he goes, well, no. I said, what if I am? He goes, you go into anaphylactic shock. And I go, can't you like pinprick my fucking pinky and put a little iodine on it and find out? And he's like, no, you're going to feel a warmness in your throat and then you're going to feel like you're pissing your pants. Let's go. Puts me in, arms up. And then they stop the CAT scan halfway through and he looks at me and he goes, are you having a heart attack right now? And I said, I don't think I am. And he goes, your blood pressure's through the roof. Your heart rate is skyrocketed. He goes, I think you're having a heart attack. We can't get a clear vision on the CAT scan. And I went, and I start thinking, am I having, and I go, I don't have any symptoms other than this warmness in my throat. And I feel like I can see iodine. And then I go, I know, but I'm having a fucking panic attack. And he goes, okay, well, we need you to relax. I go, that's not going to fucking happen. And then they put me back, they finish it. And the doctor calls and he's like, he's not having a heart attack. His heart's clear, but he's got blood clots in his lungs. And the guy just goes, yeah, you got blood clots in your lungs. And I went, and I need you to hear this because we all right now go, thank God that's not me. That's what is important about this 5K. Thank God that's not me. You look at people fatter. I did that all the time. I look at people fatter and go, oh, thank God that's not me. Yeah. You see, there's a woman I follow who has like a major fupa and cooks breakfast for her kids every morning. Mm-hmm. And I go, oh, thank God that's not me. That's what we all do. And I'll tell you, on my ride back on my gurney, back to my room, I had a very different perspective. And everyone I looked at, they're not looking at me going, thank God that's not me. He was just having a heart attack in the fucking CAT scan and he's got blood clots in his legs and his lungs.
How do you treat that? What do you have to do?
Blood thinners. And I'll tell you right now, your health is very precious.
Yeah.
And it's a perspective shift you need to have. And stop. I did it. You know I did it. You know my lifestyle. You know that I always said, thank God that's not me. I work out every morning. I fucking drink a lot of water. I'm the fucking guy. Until one day, when I was getting rolled back, I saw a guy that looked just like me. Just like me. Except he had shoes on. That's it. And I gave him a thumbs up, like hoping that we connect, like it's going to be okay. And he looked at me and just shook his head no. And I went, oh, fuck, man. This is reality right now. I am a guy whose blood pressure, my blood pressure, Tom, obviously with the panic attack and my leg throbbing in a lot of pain, was like 175 over 110. And they're like, it's because you're in a lot of pain. The pain was insurmountable.
Where was the pain?
In my whole leg. My whole leg were below the blood clot. And it was throbbing like crazy. Like crazy if people go like, I don't know, maybe I have a blood clot. No, you absolutely go, I have a blood clot. It's in my leg. It's killing. I still can barely use 2 of my toes. And so, but that's my I'm hoping that if you're thinking about not doing the 5K, you hear this story and you go, I don't want to be the guy on the gurney that they roll in to the CAT scan. I don't want to be the guy on the gurney. I don't want to be the guy. You know what I thought about is when we brought you in for your arm and your leg.
Yeah.
And they put the cuff on you and they're like blood pressure 120 over 80. It's perfect. I thought, wow, I wish I was that guy, but I'm not. I'm really not.
Well, I'll also say that like if you do pass away, the 5K will be a celebration of your life.
Oh, fuck me. In memoriam.
Yeah, we'll do a crazy eulogy at that, and your face will be everywhere.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking Porosos will fucking skyrocket.
It'll be awesome.
You know how you can go public with Porosos tomorrow if I die.
You think so?
Oh, 100%.
Be a good story.
Do you know what? Do you know? I wonder. I can't even think about death anymore. I can't think about it.
No.
What else did I write down? Why did I write Fatty's eating?
Fatty's eating?
Yeah. That's all I watch on Instagram.
Whenever I'm on Instagram and I see like a sad, really overweight person in their kitchen and they're making some boxed food, I'll be like, oh, I'll send this to Bert.
Maybe they have a patch on their eye.
Yeah.
That girl with the patch on her eye.
Oh my God.
It was so fucking good.
And I'm like, Bert's like, oh, this is awesome.
I don't know why I like it. I really tried to quantify it. I should bring it up in therapy.
Mm-hmm.
I want to because what I identify with, which I think is interesting, is, everyone pretends, like I've been around a lot of people that go, I don't care about fame, Yeah. And then you're like, okay. But then if someone's famous there, they're like, holy shit.
Who is that?
Dude, the guy from Third Rock from the Sun's here. And you're like, okay. Did you watch that show? And you're like, no. You go, I saw it like a couple times in college. Dude, he's sitting right there. And you're like, I thought you didn't care about fame.
Yeah, but that's different.
Yeah. And you're like, and so I always find that interesting. And what Instagram has given is everyone a platform. And I really don't think everyone wants to be famous. I really don't.
No.
But man, there's a lot more than you thought.
Yeah.
And I think there was a shallowness that we got associated with when they're like, look at him, he just wants to be famous. Ari Shaffir is like one of the worst at this, is he pretends he doesn't care about being famous.
Yeah.
Yet he shits on a stage to get attention, right? but if I said, I was hanging out with Bradley Cooper, he goes, name drop. Why would you do that? Name drop. And you're like, stop. You're in the same business I am. You do the same thing I do. You do it the same way I do it. You do everything I do. And by the way, I've been with you when a celebrity walks by and you're like, holy shit, it's fucking Cat Good.
And
now.
he's a big Krispy Kreme guy, which is kind of
ironic.
Yeah.
Dude, I've not heard from him in a fucking minute.
Because he's like in the Amazon or some shit.
It's interesting. You think we wouldn't know if he died.
Not for a while. Eventually we'd find out. But yeah, not right away. Yeah.
He could be lost in the jungle right now and we're just living our lives.
Yeah, he loves that shit. He unplugs for months.
Soft pitch. How much would you fund an expedition to track down Ari? Two of our listeners, two guys. We'll fund it. They do all the research. You got to be out of work. You got to have nothing to do. We'll fund it. We're going to pay your rent for while you're gone, but we're going to have you go to track down Ari and just recognize him and ask for a picture.
I would, but it's got to be that we really truly have no, like if somebody actually is like, oh, I know he's in Ecuador.
Yeah.
Then it's not as fun.
It's not as fun, but it would be fun.
But you'll get a lot of volunteers for this, man.
Yeah. And go, just all we need to do is track down Ari and just. So
you haven't responded to this email.
Yeah. Just be like, hey, Bert texted you and you didn't respond.
Yeah.
That's all. Hey, he wants you to respond. And then just take off.
Then leave.
And hand him a phone and go get back online.
Yeah. Fucking guy. I know. He's done this multiple times. Where you're like, where are you? He's just like.
He likes it.
In Southeast Asia.
He likes it. And this is what I mean, obviously, everyone knows I love Ari. But this is what I do respect about Ari. Is he's doing it for intrinsic value. He's not doing it. I mean, I'm certain there's a part of him that does it. And he'll lie about this. But there's a part of him that does it for the grandstanding of, I'm offline. Yeah. I'm disappearing. This is who I am. I'm different than you guys. There's a part of him that's that.
He's the biggest advocate in the people that we know of put your phones down.
Yeah.
Like he really lives by it. He does.
Well, he started saying that after the Kobe thing. But he was like, guys, you got to get offline. It's really dangerous out there. Dangerous, yeah. No, but he really does it. Like there's a part of him that does it, I think. And I think this is a curious thing. There's a performative part of it where he says, I'm going to disappear for 9 months. No one will see me, right?
Yeah.
But then it's also very real, is that he's doing it for intrinsic value. He's doing it to really get off the grid and be present and live his life and not think about social media and not think about his career and not think you can't deny that despite the fact there is a performativeness of it, that it is done for intrinsic value.
Yeah. That he does. Yes. I think he does it just to better himself and remove himself from the chaos of the Western world and the the ladder climbing capitalistic bullshit that everybody's in. Yeah, I think he does it for that. He really does, and tries to enrich himself.
He was. Did I ever tell you about the time me and him hung out with Tracy Morgan?
I hung out with him one time,
dude. He is. Tracy Morgan is. Just pure comedy. Like he's pure personality. He's pure comedy. And you know when you think about like. There's levels of like when you look at black comics, and I'm just saying black comics because that scene was a scene.
Yeah.
When I started in the 90s, that scene was a scene. There are dudes that are naturally funny, like off stage, on stage, naturally funny, and then there's guys that are not naturally funny, but they're very, very funny.
Yeah.
They're on stage, they're very funny. Like I don't think like anyone's ever gonna say Mike Epps is the funniest fucking dude. You see him. And when you talk to him, he's just fucking...
He's hilarious.
Dude, he's hysterical.
Mike Epps has been hilarious.
Hilarious since day one. And his energy is it's got a little pimpness to it.
Yeah, he used to fucking deal drugs and shit too. Yeah.
Mike Epps is one... He was another guy that I knew in New York, and I didn't know if he knew me. I never remembered me. And I ran into him one time. I was like, Mike Epps, it's Bert Kreischer. And he's like, Bertie Bert. And I was like, it was like, I don't know what it was. Like him and Cat Williams was the other one that I was like, I didn't know if he knew. I don't know why it was important that if they knew who I was. I think it's just respect it from your peers.
Well, yeah, but also black approval just feels so good.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. Why?
It just does, dude. Yeah.
John Mulaney came up to me. He's like, I like your last special. And I was like, go fuck off. No, I didn't say that. He didn't say that either.
Okay.
I don't think John Mulaney and I would have anything to talk about.
I don't know.
I don't read.
He does read.
A lot. Like 600-page books.
I mean, that's not probably the only thing you could talk about with John.
I'd have more to talk about Jon Stewart than John Mulaney. I would have more to talk about with Jerry Seinfeld than John Mulaney. I take that back. I'd have zero to talk about Jerry Seinfeld. I don't think Jerry Seinfeld and I think he'd do a lot of this to me. Huh?
He's like, the shirt.
Really?
The shirt's off?
He called someone one time. Someone called me.
Yeah.
Like, I just got a call from Jerry Seinfeld about you. I was like, what about? He was like, he asked, what's your deal? I was like, cool. I was like, what did you say? And I was like, I said, you're a great guy. And like, but Jerry Seinfeld just called me about you.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. He didn't call me. He could have called me and asked me about me. I would have been like, hey, Jerry, big fan.
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
That might still happen.
I don't think so.
You don't know that.
He said my name right when he introduced me on stage one time.
Where
at?
at?
Bert Kreischer.
Where?
The store.
Where? What if he loves Free Bert?
I don't think he will. I'm almost certain he won't.
Okay.
I think I think it would be hard to like any sitcom once you had done it perfect.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like I look at young comics who post clips online and I go, yep. Got it. Okay. We all went through that material.
Oh, yeah.
Good call. Good. No, yeah, but it's like, it's hard because you're like, once you've done comedy for 25 years, you're like, no, I understand. We all experienced that at one point. It's like when a lot of new dads will do like new dad material. And
you're like,
I've been there. But the authentic thing about like what I love about what you're doing is you're telling stories about the actual child.
Yeah.
And you're creating a character. When I hackily, I did a pregnancy joke about when Leanne gave birth. I heard fucking radio guys tell the same fucking bit.
Yeah.
And I was like, ugh. I was like,
yeah, but in the moment, you're like, oh, I'm experiencing this. I have a take on this.
Do you remember when you called me one time? You're like, have you ever been on a cruise?
Yeah.
And I was like,
oh my God.
Dude, my fucking cardiologist is calling nonstop.
You want to get it? I think it's in this circumstance, it's fine. You've had some health issues.
Interesting.
You're not going to answer it. The guy who might be like, no? Okay.
My blood pressure this morning was 75/53.
That's
very low.
Super low.
Oh, yeah. I was almost passed out. It was after my workout.
Do you ever stand up and almost pass out?
Yeah. With all the meds I'm on, 16 meds? Yeah, every now. Oh, I didn't mention testosterone, Mounjaro, BPP, 157, and SRR 33. Yeah. No, I pass out. Okay. I'm my chemical romance. I am just chemicals right now. Except for the one I like, alcohol and coffee.
No coffee?
No coffee, no alcohol, No
coffee.
marijuana. No nothing.
No coffee's a big bummer.
Buddy, I sneak it. I don't tell anyone.
That's what they say to do. That's coffee?
No, I put a shot of espresso in there. I can't.
In what?
In my shake. I don't tell Leanne.
Oh.
I bake a shot of espresso and I just pour it in there and I don't tell anyone.
She's listening downstairs.
She's not listening.
Okay.
It's like when you ever, I know I can't have hot sauce, but then sometimes I'll accidentally spill it on my plate and go, oh my God, what the fuck's that? I'll just sop it up with this.
Why can't you have hot sauce?
Because I have violent diarrhea and I get sick.
Yeah.
But then I go, I don't know why I still have hot sauce.
Yeah.
But I still put it on and I know that I'm going to be sick. I know I'm going to wake up in the middle of the night and just shit. And I go, it doesn't matter.
I'm just doing it anyway.
Yeah.
I do that sometimes where I go, this is going to really make me pay a price.
It's like
something
guys
like deep fried.
It's like guys who cheat, but they go, I didn't fuck her. I let her suck my dick.
That's not the same.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's fine.
I've never cheated.
No, of course.
Maybe. All right. 2 Bears 5K.
2 Bears 5K.
Krispy Kreme.
Wait, 2 Bears 5K, May 9th. Netflix is a joke festival. It's going to be a blast.
Are you going to be there?
Yeah, of course.
Will you do my show with Shaq?
When?
I think it's the night before the 5K.
Maybe, yeah.
We should get Shaq to run the 5K. All he's got to take is 7 steps.
Where are you doing your show? Where is that?
It's a Comedy Store.
Oh, that's awesome.
What we're doing is we're filling the room with all of Shaq's friends, all of my friends. Maybe all you got to do is sit in the front row. We just want interesting people for the guys on stage to talk to. So it's all crowd work.
Oh, it's
all
a crowd work
improv.
show. Okay.
It's all crowd work. It's all improv. It's no material. It's just fuck around in the room. No recordings. All the cell phones are taken.
Yeah.
It's just, and then if you have a joke about Shaq, please make it.
Okay.
Because Shaq loves getting fucking roasted.
That's fun.
And so it'll be a blast. And Shaq loves you.
So we have that. Free Bert's out.
Free Bert's out. Thank you everyone for watching.
Teacher, my special's on Netflix. Watch that. Love you. Love you guys. We'll see you soon.
Bert and Tom and Bert. One goes topless while the other wears a shirt. Tom tells stories and Bert's the machine. There's not a chance in hell that they'll keep it clean. Here's what we call 2 Bears, 1 Cave.